Hey Collective, it's Anne-Marie. Happy, magical, marvelous Monday. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, Monday, yeah. What do you think, boys? Oh, Galaxy's licking his butt. Good job, Galaxy, good job. So what does your magical spirit want you to know on this magical Monday? Be easy. Chill. Okay. Thank you, Ancestor Spirit Guides. Can we please get some messages of clarity for those who like it? What does our magical spirit want us to know today? Okay, we're hitting them out the park today. Number 37, truth, honor, empress or emperor, integrity. That which is true, kill. What? I gotta figure out how to read this. Hold on. That which is true will always be enough. Why I say kill? By you speaking your truth, you're killing out the noise. Why did the word kill? Okay. That which is true will always be enough. Truth. Number 37. Honor, empress, integrity. Why did I have to read that again, Spirit? You have been part of one fucking hell of a smear campaign, haven't you? Haven't you? They've said some pretty horrific things about you. And this has possibly been throughout your entire life. You've always been I'm not projecting, this is what's been said. You've always been the problem in every situation. When in fact, what it is and what people are starting to recognize now, it's because you saw the truth in things. You saw the truth about people. And when you did try to speak up, or when you did speak up, oh, then you became the problem. Oh my God. He's messy. She's messy. They're drama. And then they start to spread these lies and rumors about you. You had people in your family that were spreading false narratives about you to make them feel better. Some of you have some really dirty family members that really did a lot of things behind the scenes. And there may have been a point in your life where you were defending yourself, trying to explain yourself. But once you got on your path and you started healing some wounds, and like literally, if no fucks given was a picture, it would be you. It's like there's no fucks given. And so on your path, on your journey, whatever it is for you, you have been leading with integrity and with purpose. And if you haven't, this may be a sign for those of you too. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody. You don't have to defend yourself. Your integrity and your walk and your path, whatever it is that you do, will speak for itself. The truth will always be enough. It doesn't matter if it's, you know what, if people want to believe false narratives about you, they're not your people anyway. Let them go. You don't need to go back. There's this hair getting in my face. You don't need to go and explain yourself, defend yourself, tell your side of the story. All that energy it takes. This is a reminder for some of you. You know this is for you. All the energy it takes to go back and forth with people, checking people's social media, seeing if they're posted about you. Not saying you do that to extreme, but even the little times that you may check just to see what they're doing. I've said this before, it attaches an energetic cord to them. You don't need to be doing any of that. You've healed, you've grown, and your walk is speaking for itself. And this is why a lot of these individuals are like ramping up these smear campaigns against you. It's like you are speaking the truth now, and you've been speaking the truth. And what third and fourth and fifth parties are starting to recognize around these individuals, these groups that have been doing these smear campaigns around you. Oh, they've done this. Okay. I'm just seeing like these, I want to say these bitches, I don't say that. These hoes around a cauldron, like trying to, direction is everything. We go clockwise to bring things in, counterclockwise to take things out, and spell work or whatever work you do. So they're trying to reverse. I've seen this is interesting. like someone's been veiled or cloaked, like you've been cloaked on purpose. The truth hasn't came out on purpose, or people haven't seen you for who you really are on purpose, because spirit, the universe, your ancestors were cloaking you while you were doing your healing work. You needed a little bit more space. It doesn't mean you weren't getting attacked, but your truth wasn't being seen or heard or falling on the right ears or whatever it was, because spirit was cloaking you so you could do some more internal work to get to the point where you don't give a fuck at what's being said about you. You don't care if you're the villain. You don't care if you're the scapegoat. You don't care if you're the black sheep. You don't care what they're saying about you. Your focus is on something totally different now, right? And because of that, you just being you, the truth is naturally, the light is naturally being shed. Not shed. What, spirit? There's going to be light shed on this situation. There's something. What is it? There's something. Sorry. There's something about your family that told a lot of like lies about you since you were a child, or just a narrative about you. That's for a select few of you. Spirit kept showing me like a family of people who like gathered around to like really try to do you something dirty. Like really try to do you dirty. They may have incorporated people like people you used to be friends with or in connections with also. They may have called, you know these toxic people. I haven't heard from Susie Joe. Is she okay? And then it makes those people who are no longer your friends think, oh, that family member must really care about them because they're checking on them. When in fact they were just trying to get intel and then spin the narrative. Well, they've been acting really crazy lately. I haven't heard from them in a long time. Maybe they're doing drugs, or maybe they're doing this, right? And that's how they were able to get these other parties or these other individuals to kind of come against you or kind of leave you alone. You already know this, but this spirit's like, this is just like a recap of like what was happening in the background. Why friendships were fizzling out, or things like we were trying to build foundations, things just weren't, not to say things were horrible for you. Sometimes they were, but it was one thing after another. It wasn't like huge things. Spirit's like, Anne-Marie, stop. It was a lot of huge things. But cumulatively, it was just like a lot of shit here and there. And you didn't realize that your family had their hand in a lot of it. You spoke truths about your family when you were younger, or you saw the truth about your family, or the discourse in your family, or something like that. This is really strong with family. It says it's 37, which would be 10, which is a divine number. Now you're balancing this out. Your psychic abilities are becoming stronger. Water is very significant. You may be a water sign or have water heavily aspected in your chart, or it's a sign for you to get into a natural body of water. Whether you just put your feet in there, that's a side note. Truth is coming out about you. Light is being shed on these individuals and these groups that were lying about you this whole time. And here's the thing, you didn't have to do anything, because by explaining yourself and going back and forth with people, like I was saying in the beginning of the reading, it takes a lot of fucking energy that you don't have time for. You can use your energy doing many other things. But what Spirit is basically saying, your magical spirit wants you to know, is that the truth is always enough. Your truth is always enough. And even when you speak your truth, there's still going to be, Spirit showing me, there's still going to be people that come in that try to denounce it, to gaslight you, to minimize your experiences you've had with people, not just family, but in general. So be mindful of that. This is why you were cloaked, so you could become very strong in your faith, your belief, and your intuition. Thank you. That's why you were cloaked. You were cloaked so you could really get to know who you were and develop your soul and spirit into this amazing, magical person and entity that you are. So when the truth was starting to come out, it doesn't matter what daggers they're throwing at you. It doesn't matter what was being thrown at you or what's going to be thrown at you, because you're standing 10 toes down on your truth, no matter what. So this is like a confirmation for you, just, to be aware of, like, this is why you were cloaked. This is why you were hidden from certain things, and certain things were hidden from you, so you could develop more. And now that you're just living your life in your path, I always get to 10 minutes and this happens. Things are going to be coming to light for you. For other people around you. Sorry, I rushed at the end. I want to get the message out. Sometimes it takes me a minute, so I appreciate your patience. For me, it's hard to channel within 10 minutes like that. but that's what we're doing. So I hope you're healthy and happy. I truly do, and full of joy. May you love and be loved. Heal, don't harm. Have an amazing rest.